Namasika Venia Benya. Namasika Venia Benya. I greet you, beloved family. I reach out from my heart to yours. I reach out to embrace you in this now moment with those phrases, Namasika, I am the one. I invite each one of you to truly embrace you, yourself, as your I am presence. I invite you to become that essence of who you are from your human experience, your higher self, your divinity, from all levels of awareness. Venia Benya, I invite you to become a part of the group. We may be all around the world. We may be linked to aspects of ourselves in the universe, but everything is one in this now moment. And Venia Benya is that way of connecting one to the next, to the next, to the next. As we move into these new energies, it will become easier for people to be able to make the connections through this type of a spiritual connection, you can call it, a psychic connection, you can call it, through an expanded consciousness. There are many different phrases that essentially mean the same thing. The key is that it is essential for you to not only acknowledge your own divinity, but to acknowledge who you are as this person that is present with us in this moment, that is present in your life, that is present in the reality that you have created. There's so much to speak about when it comes to consciousness. There's so much to speak about when it comes to creating your reality. Both of those go hand in hand with one another. And they are the key to how you can not only manifest what you seek to have, but create the framework in which it can manifest within you. Everything that happens in your everyday life has one point or another in your non-physical essence that is giving it energy, giving it intention, setting up that potential for it to happen. And I know I can hear you as I say this. I can hear some of you saying, oh no, I would not have manifested this life where I am right now. Or I would not have manifested the struggle that I have been within. But there is a part of you, most likely very unconscious to you, that did indeed manifest this life. Because without some sort of a link, you would not have this energy, or you would not be in this moment. As I'm saying this, I feel some of you becoming hard with yourself, as if to say, well, I must be messed up, or I must be making a mistake, or I just don't believe that because I would not have done this to myself. This is not about you judging whether or not this was right or wrong. This is about you recognizing that that's the way that the universe works within you and with you. And it is also about the way that you step into your strength, because no matter what is going on, you will move into a new space and you will move through it. There is no doubt. So taking a deep breath and breathe that light and energy down into you. Breathe down into your heart center, as Shelly has on her shirt today. And as you breathe into your heart center, begin to create a circle of energy or a ball of energy. It may have that green color of the chakra. For some, when you're looking internally, it's more of a pink tone. So as you perceive what this energy body looks like, be aware that you are most likely a blend of both the outward expression from your heart and that inward expression from your heart. As you create that space, you send an aspect. It goes down through your solar plexus. You're linking with your solar plexus. You send it down through your sacral center, your root center, and feel that energy as you connect into the earth. You have many energy bodies within and around you. We speak mostly of those primary 7, but you can take any of your energy bodies and connect them into the earth as a means of not only receiving energy from the earth, but also anchoring and becoming one with the earth. You let all of that focus come back up through that line of energy. You once again feel that which is your heart center, and you send it up through your throat, your third eye. It comes out through your head center, your crystalline energy bodies, and it moves into the space of your higher self. As you feel what this place is to you, some of you may feel lighter, some may see images, some may hear tones and sounds. Howsoever you perceive what this space is, it is a place for you that is linked into your everyday reality and moves within and around you at all times. Take a moment to just focus upon what that is to you, what it may feel like, what you may see, anything about that. And then, as you're ready to do so, you send that energy up even further. It follows that line of energy. It follows that thread that links you into your soul. As you do so, feel your soul, feel that essence, and know that this is who you are. This is your link to the universe. This is your link to infinity. This is your link to that God source that is within you. You can just let yourself expand even further. I, the goddess, walk in and amongst each one of you as I reach out to connect with you. You can feel our energies as we merge together. In doing so, we expand into the all that is. Look around at this place. Here is where you truly create the many, many opportunities for your life. The all that is also a place where you may connect with the angels, the light beings. You may connect with your aspect that lives in the universe. You may come here to connect with the ascended masters that you work with. It is a space that is creation, the essence of creation in all its forms. So look around so that you may see what is here. As we are here within this space, I have a few different ideas for what I would like to work with you upon this evening. The first is to become aware of appreciation, of thankfulness, anything that is showing perhaps gratitude, so that you may see what that looks like in your life. As you recall, the last time that we got together, it was very important for each one of you to experience what it is to show up for your life. Have you realized how often you are just going through the motions? You may not be mentally or emotionally connected. You may be just in the process of giving only a portion of your energies to the situations. So that now, when you bring up what it is in your life, or what your life looks like to you, what comes to mind? I always love when we get together and I ask a question like that, because so many people just immediately go to what their perception is of their life. And what I mean by that is when you really stop for a moment and say, what is my life like to me? Or what is it that is most important in my life? And don't just immediately take that first answer, but instead sit with the vibration and the frequency of that. And that which was your first response may still be front and center and present within you. However, what I'm trying to do is pull you out of a pattern so that you may open and see your life through new eyes. As I mentioned before, there are many people that are struggling right now. Sometimes you struggle financially. Sometimes you're lonely. Sometimes it's your basic needs that you're struggling to meet: food, water, shelter. So consider your life as if through those basic needs. And if you can put a little checkbox there and say, yep, those are taken care of, then take that into your heart for a moment. Feel the gratitude, the thankfulness, the appreciation that your basic needs are met. Wow, I just felt this wave of energy move through everybody. I could hear some of you saying, but it's a struggle. It's really hard right now. I'm ready for this to change. And absolutely, that is your truth. But feel the appreciation for where you are right now. Once you have your basic needs met, you move a little further. What about your emotions? Are you first and foremost emotionally open and connected within yourself, within you? Or can you acknowledge, at least to yourself, maybe when you feel vulnerable, maybe when you feel thrilled or excited, maybe when you feel intense love, whatsoever the emotion may be, I invite you to bring it up at this moment and acknowledge what that is to you. Here's where you begin to see some separation. There are many that can tap into the emotions and they feel great support, love, and expansion. But this is where others begin to feel, I don't really have that. I don't have good friends. I'm lonely in my life. I don't feel that emotional connection. Sometimes they don't even feel it within themselves, let alone to other people. So this is where we consciously make a choice to acknowledge that you here in this now moment are paying attention to your emotions, your emotional connections, and relationships that begin with you and then go out to others. As you consider what that is in this now moment, I invite you to then bring up gratitude, appreciation, thankfulness, whatever words work for you. And there is the magic that takes place. Some of you, those of you that had that connection, it got even bigger as you brought in that vibration and frequency. And those that felt some disconnect or felt as if they were alone and separated and isolated, when they still brought in appreciation or gratitude, suddenly those places inside of them were beginning to fill up. And now I could feel a wave going through once again. So take this moment, be present within your life. And considering your basic needs and your emotions, let the gratitude and the appreciation just fill up within you. Connecting to your mental body, Do you have a place or relationship or a plate and anything where you can express your thoughts and your beliefs? Some people will do it in a journal. Some people will do it with their friends, perhaps loved ones. If you can, take this moment and just let appreciation move through your mental body. What I see happening is where people are disjointed or disconnected, feeling the vibration and the frequency of appreciation, suddenly those disjointed areas come together as one. Let that flow through you. As humanity, it is so important for you to be connected within yourself. If one person's focus is their emotions and they neglect their thoughts and belief systems, they become disconnected. And the reverse is true also, or they're physical. So, this is why, in this now moment, as we focus on the vibration of gratitude, thankfulness, appreciation, allow that frequency to work as it moves through these different levels that create who you are in this now moment. I then open up a space in front of each one of you. And as if you are watching a big screen or a movie, you see your life in front of you. Some may be like those screens where multiple things are happening at the same time, and you've got 6 or 8 squares. Others may be a flash of one to the next, to the next, to the next. But take stock or take this awareness of what your life is. And just for your own information, was the first thing that came to you something that was joyful and enriching, or something that was frustrating, sad, depressive? No matter what it was that came to your perception, as if what you see or know about your life is right there in front of you, let it all come in. And just as if you're merging that vibration and frequency with gratitude, then let that transition everything. Until you change your perception, everything will look the same day after day after day. You cannot manifest something new and different if you stay in that same mindset. So here in the all that is, pay attention. Look at your life. Okay. I noticed that a number of you have this one, it's almost like it's a little corner. And in that corner is the disappointment. It's like every disappointment that you've had, you stick it in the corner. Oh, that didn't work out either. I stick it in the corner. It may be something other than disappointment, but go to that corner that is frequently overlooked or that you don't want to look at in your everyday life. And go into that moment as if you are going through what is there. Open it up and shine the light. You bring that light down from your divinity and you just shine it into that corner. For some of you, this is where you see yourself as less than. I wasn't good enough to get that job. I wasn't good enough to get that apartment. I wasn't good enough, whatever it may be. So feel appreciation that at the worst that you were, you had the strength to continue on. You had the ability to move forward because you do have more that is happening within your life. I could feel the waves go through as we speak of that. I believe that humanity has been trained to think of themselves as less than. You've been trained that it is very hard to receive appreciations or expressions of love or compliments in your life. So if this is your truth, then bring it up in this moment, bring it up, and let that go. And see if some of those things in the corner are not disappearing. And then feel the vibration of gratitude. Let that vibrate through everything that is here in the all that is. I would invite you to even consider in your everyday life that you find something and you bring up that gratitude every day. Maybe for one thing, maybe for 10 things, whatsoever it may be. If you can find a way in which to express your appreciation, not only for yourself and the choices you make, but to those that are around you, your life will transition. Even for those that may say, oh, I've got a great life, everything's fine. If you still want to move to a higher level of consciousness, if you still want to be in that more expanded awareness, manifesting through gratitude or appreciation can make a huge difference. Every time I've said these different phrases, I feel another wave that's come through. So each one of you are receiving through those waves of energy. Let us clear out this space. If you again consider your life, what is it that you seek to manifest most, or that has the most energy behind it? As you take whatever that is, it can be an image in your consciousness, it can be words, it can be phrases, it can be whatever resonates with you. Someone needs to turn off their phone or mute their phone, please. So as you consider manifestation, you can look at it from the huge perspective or from something little you are seeking. There we go. I know that it is easier for you to feel this gratitude and appreciation when everything is moving well within your life. But it can give you the biggest transition if you bring that vibration in when you struggle. When I look at you, I see each one of you not only as your soul essence, but as your human. And sometimes it's as if your soul is this big, massive consciousness around you. And then to get to the human, you take all these many, many, many steps down, in part because of the difference in frequency, but also in part because you, the human, accept limitation as a part of your life. Let go of limitation. Allow for more and more of the vibration of your soul essence to be present here within you. There we go. This feeling that I have as I not only observe each one of you stepping into much greater potential, but it becomes as if we are co-creating together. I am here in support of you, and sometimes through my eyes, you see yourself in a space that is without limitations, in a space that is filled with love and acceptance. You are each truly amazing. And so many of you have been on earth through this cycle of very, very, very shut down consciousness into growing bigger and bigger and bigger consciousness until you are here at the space where everything is about to explode and go even huge, even more big or huger. I don't know the word for it, but way more expanded than it has ever been. You have the universe supporting you in this. You now have the consciousness of the earth plane supporting you in this. You have Gaia supporting you in this. You are the magnificent human that can manifest this. You can manifest everything you seek. You can manifest your massive ascension. You can manifest anything. When you take the time to really acknowledge from the most basic things in your life to that which fills you up emotionally, mentally, spiritually, then you are deeply, deeply connected within you, and it changes everything. As you continue to anchor that within you, I invite you to create that circle of light. You see the hologram of the earth as it comes up within this circle. As this hologram is here in this space, you infuse into it all of your own energies. You infuse into it potentials. You infuse into it the way in which to become one within you through these steps. The hologram takes on its own energy, and there is a spinning movement to it so that a piece of it goes out into the universe and the remainder goes down into the earth plane. The all that is a very high light vibration. So the perspective of the earth is as if it's going down through other dimensions until you connect with it. That hologram goes into the center and then it reverses and comes back up. It anchors in the crystals, in the magnetics within the space. And as it does, it comes up through all the many different layers. As it does so, your own energy comes up within you through the place in which you anchored in Gaia. You also can see how the people around you have that potential to tap into their own way of aligning. It's there in the grass, the water, the trees. It's there in the consciousness of the earth. You would allow the remainder of your consciousness to flow back down. It comes from the all that is through your soul, then to your higher self, and it streams back down within you. Doesn't it feel almost as if you're too small to hold on to this? So you expand the energy around you and you let that flow within you as you are anchoring the ways not only to manifest, but the ways to express gratitude, the ways to be fully balanced and aligned within you. Take a deep breath in and breathe out. All right. So, beloved family, as you're moving through your days on earth, live your life fully present. Be present on all levels, not just your basic needs, but be present through your emotions, through your thoughts and beliefs, through your actions, through your relationships, through everything that is happening within you and then reflected out to others. This is such an important time on the earth plane. And each one of you are at a pivotal place in your own life. You can make choices. You can do things differently. And you guys are the ones that are making it available and present for everybody else. So, beloved, know that I am ever with you. Ansa Luia.